Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Virtual Venoms, and today I'm coming at you with another commentary. Now, it's going to be a normal commentary with some kind of probably quite mediocre Battlefield 3 gameplay in the background that I've probably just recorded after saying this commentary, and so don't really pay attention to that. But I'm going to address a really important topic today, and that is the topic of console versus PC gaming. And I'm also going to go through some things about costs and different aspects of each console, negatives and positives. Now, one thing I want to say before we get this video underway is that no one console or platform is specifically better than the other, and we're all gamers. We all just want to enjoy what we play and how we play it. So I don't want any negativeness, about people's opinions. If someone decides to post in the comments what they like most, then that's their opinion, and at the end of the day that should be left up to them and how they want to spend their money, how they want to spend their time. So, me personally, I am recently transferred or converted PC gamer. I used to be a console gamer. I used to have the Xbox 360, and now with the next generation coming out, I've decided personally that PC gaming is probably much better and more beneficial for me than getting the next generation console. Maybe something I'll consider in the future because I do enjoy console gaming. However, for me personally, at the moment, PC gaming does look to be the way forward for me. Now I'm going to explain some reasons why. Now, there is a massive myth surrounding the fact that PC gamers have to have a lot of money. You have to have a decent system to be able to play some of the latest games. Now, I can't speak for next generation games as they're not out yet. What I can do, is speak for the current generation of games such as Battlefield 3, good FPS shooters such as Call of Duty if you want to play that on PC, although that's mainly a console based game. A lot of people like to play that on the console. Much different community on the console compared to the PC, so yet again, different types of games require different people and different wants and needs. But going back to the cost, people think that for a PC owner you have to have a lot of money, you have to keep a lot of maintenance, you have to upgrade to make sure you stay up with the latest hardware, and you end up spending a hell of a lot more money. Now, what I will say is, as a PC gamer myself and a PC video editor and all that stuff, you do have to upgrade, and that's something that you can do. However, the benefits you get out of upgrading your PC are absolutely awesome. It's really beneficial to look to my right now, look at my PC and think I put together most of what is in that case right now. I slotted it all together and it's a really nice, powerful working machine, and it doesn't cost that much money. Okay, and the thing is, you can pick up a really nice gaming rig now, and you can play pretty much any game on decent settings at decent frame rates, and it looks better. Minimal settings on Battlefield 3 will often, from what I've seen, this is just my analysis, look better than the console graphics, because the console graphics are quite hard. Old, not hard. What the hell am I on about? Obviously, the console on the Xbox 360 only has 512 megabytes of VRAM. When it was updated to the new Slim, it has, I think, 1 or 2 gigabytes of RAM. Now, into comparison, the average computer has around 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's what I'd probably say you need to play most of the modern games. Probably get away with 2 gigabytes of RAM, that's absolutely fine. But 4 gigabytes of RAM really does set you up for the next gen games. You'll be able to run anything fine on 4 gigabytes of RAM. You don't really need any more than that. But if you want to fail safe, I'd definitely recommend going with 8 gigabytes of RAM. But the costs of different components now has really shot down for PC components. Now, I don't know why that myth still continues. For £500, £400 even, you can pick yourself up a decent gaming rig which can play any of the latest games on at least medium to high settings. Now, for 400 to 500 quid, the consoles are priced around 350 to 400 for the next gen. Now, you might think, well, I'll just go, that's 100 quid cheaper, than buying a PC. But a PC gives you a lot of different options to be able to do different things. Surfing the web, it's easy. There's multiple functions you can do. Has a really nice social community on the PC as well. A lot more nice people, a lot more varied ranges of people, so in age and style and culture of people as well, which is always a good thing in my opinion. So, PC really does offer a lot for what you pay. Whereas console, if you're an extreme gamer, I'm a gamer, but I'm not an extreme gamer, I like to do other things on my PC. If you're a gamer, then a console will be good for you, 500, take away £100, £400, if not 350 for a PS3, and I'm sure the price will probably drop just quite soon after release date. And you're going to get in good bang for your buck to play games on. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, for me, surfing the web on a console never really did do it for me. I hate the controller, I can't do that, it just does not. Mouse and keyboard suits me fine. But obviously everyone's preferences is different. So what I'm trying to say is, the fact that the PC gives you more, it gives you more options to upgrade in the future. It gives you better performance, better graphics on current generation games. It's only going to cost £100 more, and you get a lot more bang for your buck. You can customize it to how you want to, and the parts themselves, if you want to upgrade, you'll find that if you buy a pre-made PC these days, you'll be paying around an extra 100 to 200% premium on it. So for instance, if a computer costs £400 to put together, you'll be paying £600. And that's something that happened to me when I first bought a computer. I had no idea what I was buying actually, and that's what happened to me. But what I do assure you is that if you actually want to upgrade in the future, and you actually want to add things to your PC, you will start to see that actually over time, the PC components themselves, if you want to build a PC, it's really not that complicated these days. There's a lot of fail safes, so you don't need to worry about damaging or mucking up and wasting loads of money and all this stuff. You don't really need to worry about that. Anyone can really put a PC together, Get some simple components, just get a list of what you need, have a look, source around for the best ones, and literally it's just a bit of plug and play now, and install some CDs. That's pretty much all it comes down to these days, unless you want to go into overclocking your CPU and all that lovely jubbly and blah 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 to make it more powerful, but that's getting a bit more advanced. So for a PC, actually the components really don't cost that much. 20 years ago the PC components were stupidly expensive, but the economic downturn, companies are now really they're itching for business. They really are. It's competitive as hell in the PC industry, and it's only going to carry on that way, and prices are only going to get lower for luxury and high-end stuff. You think now the motherboards can cater for up to 4 bloody graphics cards, some of them, and they're £140, right? But then in let's just say 10 years time, that motherboard's going to be 50 quid, and God knows what the motherboards are going to be like. I mean, come on. How many graphics cards do you want to support on a motherboard? It's kind of where could we go from here? And the processing power of a CPU. And that's another drawback of consoles, is that you cannot, personally in my opinion, you can't upgrade them as you go along, which is something I really like to do. It's something I like to, it's a little hobby almost, it becomes your little baby. You should stroke your little baby here, But it's something you can't do if you're on a console. You have to wait until the next generation console comes out. That's fine for a lot of people, the consoles still work fine, but for people who want up-to-date performance and enjoy fiddling with their little IT stuff like me, I'm a bit of a geek, then a PC is definitely the way to go. But there's no right or wrong answer. It all depends what it comes down to. But personally for me, I'm transferring over to PC gaming officially. I'm selling my Xbox and all that stuff. For the simple fact, sorry for hitting my mic there, simple fact that it really, really offers me more flexibility. It lets me tweak, do all the little gadgets, gizmos, all that stuff. I get really excited when I'm new processors and all this shit. So it just offers so much more, and so much more programs, so much more social communities, so much more things you can do, join games, different types of games. There's endless possibilities with a computer, and it's only going to get better as the market advances. Now, I hope I haven't been too biased towards computers here, but that's just my general opinion. Consoles for me they're a fantastic thing. They really are. They made some of the best gaming advancements of any platform that the world has ever seen. But I think now, as the PCs fell behind the consoles at one point, the PCs have really pushed forward. We might see that the next generation consoles are ahead for a little while, but that, again, a lot of people are going to be keeping their PCs up to date, and as the new stuff comes out, the consoles are yet again going to fall behind. It's kind of that leapfrog effect that you're going to have. Console, you steadily go up and up and up and up and up, whereas the console kind of goes up, I'm ahead of everyone, slips back down, up, I'm ahead of everyone. So it's kind of that kind of, leapfrogging effect. You're not going to have a stable kind of system. And some of the older systems and processors can still run the latest games fine. So at the end of the day, people that say, oh, you need to upgrade every 6 months to be able to play all these, that's complete shit, in honesty. It really is. I mean, to be honest with you, you really don't need to do that at all. You're absolutely fine to have a bloody quad-core, dual-core processor and play Battlefield 3, as long as you have a decent GPU. And that's just the bottom line of it. So, thanks for listening, guys. Virtual Venom's here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Just call me Joe. Leave a comment below what you think and what you prefer. I know it's been a bit of a long commentary, but I thought I'd just hit on this really important and cool topic. So yeah, please express your opinion below what you think. You console gamer, you PC gamer, what do you think the benefits and drawbacks of it? And I thank you for listening all the way through this video. If you have, respect to you. If you have, actually, I'll type a keyword. Type hay bale, I don't know, hay bale in the comments, just to let me know that you watched all the way through, and that because then you're a hardcore subscriber, man. I'll not even give you a shout out because this is like 10 minutes of crap. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit, guys.